What's up, nerds on Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. We're recording. Good. Welcome back to Monster Racers. No? What? Monster Sanctuary. I'm very sorry. Monster Racers hasn't been a series for quite some time. What the heck is wrong with my voice? Bats! I want them bats. They don't look like they are... No. Nightwing. Oh yeah, I love them. They are weak to fire, and all three of them attack with wind. So basically... we can just go for pretty much everyone. Oh, and Murderer. Everyone and Murderer. You know what? Mantis and Murderer, because they're both strong against it. One of them was a Tanuki? Oh my goodness. So, once again, this episode goes up a few minutes later than it should be. Though I'm pretty sure it's, like I said, just a few minutes. We're gonna attack the bat because I don't know what it does and I'm afraid to find out. You know what? Let's just destroy it completely. Oh, it misses, but nope, it doesn't die. Interesting. Yeah, so I once again did not pre-record this episode because I thought so. Okay, it bites and then it takes whatever. What's it called? Health. It takes health back. It's got vampire bite, whatever. You know what I mean. We're gonna go for air cycle. Wait, cyclone attacks all of them and does pretty much the same as air cycle to the Tanuki. Like a bit less, but not a whole lot. So basically, yeah, that's a good trade-off. And now we're just gonna do this. Hope for the best, and okay, it won't die probably due to burn, and no, okay. Poison would have killed it now. So yeah, this whole week I had spontaneous visits. I visited my parents every now and then. Wait a minute. We're gonna go for the arcane bolt on this guy. And today, so today was planned that my mother comes and we're gonna watch a movie, because that's something we technically try to do once a week or every 2 weeks, and we fail miserably at it every single time. So thought was, okay, my mom comes by and we're gonna watch a movie. Sure, why not? Then yesterday I was at my parents and my brother was like, yeah, my father bought a new TV, and we still have a movie that we... oh man, a light switched monster. We still have a movie that we wanted to watch all together, which is A Million Ways to Die in the West by Seth Farlane, which is just an amazing... wait a minute, water. An amazing movie. If you haven't watched it yet, by all means go ahead, watch it. And we got that for quite a while now, that we have that on our list on to-do stuff. So my mother was like, hey, I mean, you could just do that. You could just, all three, like today, watch the movie together. I was like, sure, why not? And then today, like 2 hours or an hour before I get off work, my brother is like, hey, guys, I have to postpone. I don't have the time. So I was like, alright. So I have to wait for him to watch it with my father because he wanted to watch it too. So I was like, yeah, Mom, you still up for movie night? And she's like, well, nah, today is just one of these days where she just felt, you know, those days you just don't feel right. And I was like, okay, sure. I had that one on Monday, so that's all good. So basically my mom stopped by for like half an hour and then she left again. So big plans with pretty much the whole family except for my big brother, and none of them were actually seen through, which is not the worst thing because the whole week I had stuff to do every now and then. So having didn't get an egg. So having a day for myself or an afternoon for myself is a good thing. Also, I would have made this video before. Like before my mom stops by. Okay, so this seems to be one of those paths where I'll come from above. I would have recorded it before my mom came, and then, because then afterwards I wouldn't have had the time, because we would have watched a movie, either we or me and my dad and my little brother, something like that. I love him! Both of them! And the Larry! Wait, Magma Pillar to Magma Moth? Is that the evolution? That looks like the evolution. How do I evolve? How do I evolve monsters? I have no idea. You know, we're gonna go for Larry. We're gonna go for Filian. We're gonna go for Proper Murderer. Yeah, sounds about right. And of course, it's not a Magma Pillar. Doesn't really matter, does it? We're gonna ignite. This time I went straight for the ignite. Interesting. Do I go for the Poison Cloud? I think I do. And not a single one was poisoned. Isn't that nice? Isn't that just lovely? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Huh. That's health regen and mana or health regen and mana regen. Regen, yeah, sure. So, anyway, today I might seem a bit like somewhere in between hyper and too tired. That's because I am. It's one of these strange days where I have no idea what the heck I am. Like, how I am. It's just, I feel pretty tired, but on the other hand, I'm pretty awake and kind of hyper, so it's just incredibly strange. Damn, 3000 damage plus 3 bleeding marks. But this thing is thick, as they say. That's a lot. It's quite a lot of defense. I want it. We're gonna go for the Arcane Bolt once again, because it has 1 hit more. By the way, after this battle, we're gonna... Nah, I will let Murderer handle the rest. After this battle, we're gonna take a look at... What's his face? Larry, our Magma Pillar. Because he is about, or he already leveled up, and so he gets a skill point, or he got a skill point that we have to give to some skill. Like I said, today I'm not functioning the way I should. But the good thing is, it is Thursday, so tomorrow is Friday, last day of the week, of the working week. So then I got the weekend where I can just relax, try to get in the zone again, so that then I'm gonna tackle. So that afterwards I can come back with a vengeance, as they say. I got a Magma Pillar egg. Wow. Like I said, very strange mood today. Very whatever. Okay. 320% damage. And this only does 200. Or 250 if we would go for this. We could go for the Magic Plus. I'm pretty sure there was something over here that I wanted. Increase defense by 10% of this monster's maximum mana. Awesome. I'll take it. Sheltered. While under the effect of a shield, reduce all incoming damage by 15%. Pretty sure that's what I wanted. Mantis, what do you have to offer? Oh yeah, something along those lines. But wait, Splatter. When an enemy dies, spread their bleed stacks to remaining enemies. Oh, I need that. All-time might. This is good, but... he said but. I think I'm gonna go for the Splatter first. Then we're gonna go for this and for the multi-might. And afterwards... Ooh, that's also pretty decent. Like, we need to go this route as well. Here with this long slash, we would also get a hits all enemy move, an AoE move. Let's see how it turns out. Grapes. I like the music. It is beautiful. Whee! Okay. Green gem. And now we're gonna drop down on the monsters. So, fire, water. Choose monsters. Larry, Filian, Shifty, and hope none of them is a whatever. None of them is a whatever, a Tanuki. So basically we are pretty set with the monsters we have right now. we're gonna still go for Poison Cloud. And hopefully poison more than last time. At least the one. That's a good thing. And here we can just completely go bonkers with the Fireball Storm. Which doesn't really do too much damage. Like I said, this thing has a bunch of defense, and now they got regen as well. Kinda sucks. I need someone in my party with Acid Tempest, because that's just awesome. We're gonna ignite some more enemies. This time we're gonna go for this guy. And then I think we're either gonna Bubble Burst, or we're just gonna Toxic Slam someone to actually Toxic them. This guy, because the more damage every turn, the better. And with the Fireball Storm again, how much mana do you have? Oh, you do have quite a lot of mana. We should be able to just destroy this thing. Okay, that was... It didn't receive any crits. Like, at all. With a single crit, we would have killed. These things, like, if I can get an egg of them, I'm pretty sure I would switch someone from the party out. I wouldn't know who, by the way. Can we burn the moth? I'm pretty sure, right? Like every monster can burn. We're gonna go for the Tidal Wave. And now we're gonna go for the Fireball Storm on the first guy. Because if we crit a bunch... that's not a bunch, but that could still work. I was sure that the third guy would die, but he regened more than I took. Okay. I should have played that differently, but then again, we are still shielded, so we don't really take damage, which is great. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna kill this guy to be sure. Yeah. Great. We're gonna Bubble Burst this guy to be sure. And now we're gonna Flame Strike, and then we should be sure, because first guy should die, yeah. And the moth should die to burn and poison? Nope. Okay, but Firestorm doesn't really do anything. So yeah, that was a longer fight than it should have been, but I mean, it still worked out, right? Still worked out in the end. By the... Oh! Druid Oak Egg. Yes, I got one. Defense 22 mana regeneration. I think someone has a bracelet. I'm not sure. Equipment. Vital Ring. Helmet coat. Bracelet. Oh, he has +3, so yeah. Inventory. Crummy Egg. Druid Oak Egg. Okay, it's a Druid Oak, so of course I'm gonna have to call it Sammy. I hope you all know why. Short for Samuel, if you need that hint. And I really want to... we have to take a look at 4 monsters so far, which we will do at the end of this episode. Because otherwise this is gonna take quite some time from the episode, so... yeah. By the way, I think I'll probably do an update video on that. Well, I'll say it again, but around Christmas I'm actually not quite sure how many videos I'll do. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be interesting now. Okay, that's not a possibility, so... Damn it! Because around the Christmas days... Ooh, sustain ring. I do have... Wait. Impact ring. No one has the sustain ring. Okay. Around the Christmas days, I do have, like, I do get vacation on Christmas and the 2 days after. Like 24th, 25th, 26th. Because here we celebrate Christmas on the 24th, not the 25th. What are you? Are you just a ball? It's a mole bear. It's a mole bear. I love it. I freaking love the mole bear. I want the mole bear. I absolutely positively do. So yeah, 24th, 25th, 26th, I do have vacation because it's Christmas. But like 20th, 20th, 23rd, then 27th, 30th, and 31st of December, I'll have to work like at least 10 to 11 hours a day. So at that time, I'm not sure that I'll actually be able to record the way I want to. So depending on how much I can pre-record, and I just don't think that it will be the amount needed. Depending on how much I pre-record, I might just not upload anything in that time, or just only a few episodes of something. Not quite sure. I'm gonna go for Flame Strike and hope for the best, which is pretty stupid because the last guy isn't burned or poisoned, so he wouldn't have died. Yeah, I should have killed one. Doesn't really matter. We shouldn't die here anyway. So yeah, like I said, no videos around Christmas, and I'm pretty sure you understand that, right? It's not an outlandish thing of someone to actually want to have time for him and his family on Christmas. So, what are we gonna do? This, because that should kill the two of them. Yeah, great. And now it's only the mole bear that could kill Larry, which sucks. Oh, doesn't go for Larry. Great. So now what we're gonna do is the Arcane Bolt. Sometime in the future we should upgrade Larry's attacks. Not just Larry's attacks, but everyone's attacks, because I'm pretty sure I mostly go for passives and not active attacks, which leaves the attacks at a pretty low level. I think I should change that. Okay, we're gonna get that treasure chest up here. Hazelnut. And now I have to check something out. Okay, all 6 of my monsters in here are level 23. That kind of sucks because I do have level badges that just won't work. But now I would say let's take a look at skill points. Lightning Bolt, Lightning Slash, physical damage, magical damage, that's great. Redirects the next attack on target allied to this monster. Shields self for bunch. Also gets barrier, so I think I'll just learn everything here, because that's pretty useful. Okay. Every wind attack hit has a 20% chance to apply shock. Yes. Yes. When this monster gets attacked, 50% chance to apply shock to the attacker. Yes, because shocked enemies take more damage. Basically, I want to learn all these attacks so that I just can get further down. Defense proc. 50% of defense stat. Sure. Revenge. Every time this monster takes a hit, it gains a charge stack. Yes. We love charge stacks around here. All monsters in the party receive 7.5% less damage. That's a lot. When attacks deal 10% increased damage. Sure. And that's it for now. I could level this one up because it is pretty useful. Voltage. Applies shock. Stronger and applies shock. Again, we're gonna learn everything. Ignite, sure. Ignite level 2, sure. Spore. What is Spore? Applies weakness. So this one is completely just debuffing. Every hit has a 20% chance to remove a buff from the target. Oh shit. Every hit has a 10% chance to apply a random debuff. Yes. Whenever an enemy takes burn damage, regenerate 10 mana. Interesting, but I'm gonna keep off of that for now. When exploiting an enemy's weakness, trigger an additional 50% damage hit. Yes. When an enemy receives shock damage, there is a 40% chance to apply poison. Thunderstorm hits all enemies, 50% to apply shock. Amazing. At the end of its turn, this monster gains an H stack. There was something with the H stacks. I just can't remember what it was. Enemies receive 3% increased damage for each debuff. Oh yeah, plus 5% damage, plus 5% damage reduction, plus 5%. Oh wow. An H stack. So this stacks up to whatever? Maybe? Yes, please. 7 more skill points. And the possibility of giving this one level badges. Hits all enemies, 50% chance to apply burn. Wow. So this one in combination with Larry and Fillion would be amazing. Receive 5% reduced damage from a debuffed enemy for each debuff on them. This is just for this monster in particular, so I'm not quite sure right now. Poison burn and congeal damage dealt to enemies is increased by 15%. Yes! Absolutely! Apply weakness to... Okay, so here's just all the multiple debuffs. I just have to learn them. Mana proc. We don't have a bunch of mana, but we can get more. Mana regeneration increased, yes. And we don't have any more. You know what? I am pretty sure that I'm just gonna go for the level badge. We got 4 of them. I absolutely want that on... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Let me just take a look. What is your light attribute? Supremacy. Whenever an allied monster applies a debuff, it gains 2 charge stacks. Or supremacy, sorry. Debuff effects, physical damage reduced by. Okay, okay. But what about you? What do you have? This monster may apply an additional stack of any debuff. Additional stacks are only half as strong. We're gonna go for this one. We are gonna go for this one. We're gonna level this one up. I think I can do it twice. And I'm gonna put him in the party. I don't know who to replace yet. Can be used on a monster that are at least 2 levels below your highest. Ah, yeah. We're now at level 22, which is not... Okay. Skills. We pretty much do the same thing with Moody that we did with Moody. Yes, voltage. Yes, thunderstorm. Yes to toxic reaction. Yes to aging. You know, I'm actually not quite sure about this one. Like, the ones that deal damage, I'm not quite sure about. We're gonna learn this. We're gonna learn that. We're gonna purify. We're gonna learn acid rain. Learn this. Yes. I mean, Hex has a great synergy with double impact because Hex is just a one more... no. Double impact is 1 more hit. Yes. Yes. Yes, please. By all means, go ahead. Mana proc. Do 2 mana procs stack? Like, is it now 1 extra attack or is it 2 extra attacks? Like 1 stronger extra attack or 2 extra attacks? I don't know. Mana focus. Increase damage. Wait, it's an aura, so it's for everyone. When an enemy takes... Oh, yes. I mean, this monster is just brutal. When applying a debuff, trigger an additional 30 damage hit, which then has a chance to trigger more debuffs. I love this monster. I hate it, but I love it. We got pretty much everything, and the damage of every consecutive hit during an attack is increased by 5 continuously. So... basically what we have here is an incredible multi-attacker. Like, basically this is Larry without all the shields. But Larry is very useful due to its shields. I don't know who to put out of the party. But for now, we're gonna... Okay, wait. 1 more point. We could spend it on a stronger attack, but I don't think we need it. We could just go for more... Oh, wait. We got the mana proc, right? So, 50% of maximum mana. We're gonna increase our mana. Why not? So I'm thinking one of our 3 heavy hitters has to go. Because Larry has great synergy with Moody. Villain has great synergy with Moody. Those three together would be incredible for longer fights. Blob Dylan is my great healer. Murderer is just a beast, but the thing is, I think Murderer is the odd one out, because Murderer is just raw power. Shifty is, well, Shifty is situational because it is only used for fire, for which I have Larry, and then I think I'll switch Shifty out, at least for now. And also I'm gonna put Shifty right up here. Right up here. I'm gonna do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We're gonna give Moody some equipment. Possibly a lot of mana, right? Orb. We need a lot of magic. I mean, crit chance would actually not be a bad idea. Because it's not a very strong monster. But a crit is a crit, which just deals more damage. Plus, it would give more debuffs. I mean, the orb is a good thing. No questions asked. But a shuriken would actually be a good idea. I'm just spitballing here. Katana. Woundstick, shield, crit chance. It's between the orb or shuriken. The thing is, mana regeneration is nice and all, but I'm pretty sure shuriken is the way to go in this case, which is completely strange. A flying eyeball with a shuriken. We want mana. Want a lot of mana. Health and mana is a good thing, so we're gonna start with a bandana. That's mana and crit chance again. Sure. Ribbon is not a bad idea because health, this thing is not very bulky, I think. Magic, ooh, and mana regeneration, also not bad. Defense, mana regeneration, defense, mana. Defense, mana regeneration, health, mana, crit chance. Oh, we got that already. Crit chance, mana regeneration. Because the more mana, the better we hit with our mana procs. And just the better we are, in general. And I think the last one will be just the mana ring itself. Because now we got a whole lot of mana. Also, we can feed it with more mana. Got a mango. Do we have anything else? Yeah, I mean, we do have the pear. So we should have gone for the pear first and then the mango. That's something I really never actually think about. So we do have 442 mana. And 10% of that... Is it 10% or is it 20? This episode is way longer than I thought. So it's gonna go up even later than I thought. Oops. 50% of maximum mana. That's if those two count for one attack each. Or one hit each. 50%, that's 22, no wait, 221 each time, which then has a 31% chance to crit each time. If those two stack, so let's say 50% and then 50% of those 50%, which would bring us to 75%, that's still 33 something, pretty sure, yeah, 330 attack or damage or whatever. That's still a lot. Yeah, this guy is interesting. I'm glad I found that out. And here we're gonna end with Sammy Revive. Oh, hello, hello. Just Revive 2 is just more healing all in all. When applying a debuff, gain regeneration. Wow, that's actually nice. Every hit has a 10% chance to apply weakness. That's also pretty nice. Okay, this guy is bulky and a healer. Oh. This guy is pretty much Blob Dylan. Just doesn't have the spot heal. Like Blob Dylan has the normal heal. This one only have has life wave and stuff like that, but he doesn't have the spot heal. Oh, what this one is. Bolster. Healing action applied 2 random buffs to the target. I mean, hello? As Tempest. And Soul Beam. I actually might replace Blob Dylan sooner or later with this one. Might. I'm saying I might. The thing is, I don't... Like, it would need a few more levels, so I would have to put it on my team anyway. Or I give him the... I mean, I think I have 3 of the level up badges left. Pretty sure. Heal Mastery. Okay, you know what? Yes. I'm gonna do that. Level badge on... Where is it? This guy. This guy again, because why not? Why not use him, right? Wait, oh, Monster Bell. Now we got 3 more skill points that we can give like this, and maybe that, and it's just pretty much everything in here is incredibly useful. Increase defense by 3% of this monster's maximum health. And we don't have skill points left. I totally overlooked that. Party. I need him in my immediate party to level him up. I'm sorry, Blob Dylan. Just to look. Just to see if it works. We're gonna equip this one next time because it is 32 minutes. That's way longer than I wanted it to. So that's gonna mean that this episode will go up even later. Doesn't really matter. We have fun here, right? We have fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Renegade. Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.